Victoria has now notched up 200 days in lockdown since the start of this pandemic. It's a grim milestone.
Once upon a time, these streets were alive with the sights and smells of great food, coffee, and the sounds of people enjoying the hustle. It was so easy to see why we were one of the world's most livable cities. Now, all we're famous for is one of the world's longest and most restrictive lockdowns, second only to London. And it's fuelled a fiery debate about whether this is the answer.
To close businesses down, to destroy families, to destroy children's education, the way we're doing here in Victoria is just madness.
200 days stuck at home.
Just battered. You know, we're at our wits' end.
It just feels like this is the never-ending story.
And today's numbers aren't helping. 57 new infections. Whether you're working from home, learning from home, or trying to keep a business afloat, everyone has a view on the country's lockdown capital.
I think we're the laughingstock. Exhausted and sad.
I think it's very unfortunate, very challenging, but I do see why it's necessary.
It's the greater good for the individual rights, I suppose.
Looking back on lockdowns gone by, you could hear how desperate Melbourne traders already were months ago.
How much more can a person take?
If they pull away JobKeeper now, that's like taking the runner's shoes off when he's 50 metres from the running line.
If only Child Play Centre owner Peter Ferguson had known then how far we were from the finish line.
It's cold, it's deflated instead of having kids running around having a ball.
It's kind of eerie.
It is, it's depressing to be here.
But he still comes in for a couple of hours every day, making calls, cancelling birthday party after birthday party.
Instead of killing a business quickly, it's a noose around most businesses' neck.
And it's come with a roller coaster of emotions.
Wow, we really are so happy that the whole of Melbourne has appeared to have rung us. All 4 salons are completely booked out.
Angela Kennedy was over the moon when lockdown 2 lifted, reopening her Lash Envy salons.
Oh gosh, it's such a different story now for us, Alexis. Yeah, we have literally no funds left to continue supporting our staff. We need to be allowed to work. I have never in my life not worked. From the day I turned 14, to be told that I'm not allowed to work, to be told that my human right to earn an income is not allowed, it's incomprehensible.
We're going to have to shut up shop.
We first met cafe owner Natalie Battaglia in July last year when she was about 3 months pregnant.
Hey, you're going to go on TV now?
And as a now mum of 3, the financial pressures only loom larger.
The money's got to stop someday. We're going to be paying this back for God knows how long.
Victorians first went into a hard lockdown on March 31st last year. 43 days later, we were freed until July 9.
Effective from midnight tomorrow night.
When lockdown 2 saw Australia's darkest day of the pandemic thus far, August 5 recording 725 cases. We were homebound for 111 days. Nearly 4 months passed before we locked down again, and at the end of May this year, lockdown 4 hit with another 14 days at home. Come July, Delta spread, so lockdown 5 was upon us. We got a brief reprieve before we were hit with lockdown 6.
This is tough, I know and understand that.
They've all got 2 pay increases. It's the greatest act of hypocrisy. It's the greatest act of division. It's the greatest act of autocracy that he can just sit there and divide his community.
Former Victorian Premier Jeff Kennett has long been attacking Daniel Andrews' approach.
We're about to lose the grand final. We run the risk of losing the Australian Tennis Open next year. He doesn't care.
Small business owners feel we must learn to live with the virus.
Daniel Andrews, talk to small businesses. Listen to us. We need a roadmap. You keep talking about a roadmap. The roadmap isn't working, mate.
Open us up, Dan. Just open us up.
I hate to see businesses go down the drain, but what is worse and what I fear is the damage that's being done to our children.
The state government added more layers of restrictions this week. Outdoor playgrounds now closed and a curfew imposed. Do you think we could plausibly open up tomorrow, let's say, if we kept masks on?
Vaccinated. 25% of the people are fully vaccinated. Sorry, 26%. Tomorrow it'll be 27%, then 28%. Start opening the doors. Start giving people some hope.
In Kennett's view, the answer is wearing masks for the foreseeable future, getting children back to school, and allowing those fully vaccinated to go about their lives.
If you run a shop or a restaurant and your staff and you are fully vaccinated, you should be able to let people in who are fully vaccinated.
Even if we do have a high vaccination rate, where does it end? Because apparently lockdowns are still going to continue. So what does that mean for us small businesses? We've already endured 200 days of lockdown, of no income, and this is not going to end anytime soon.
The public that I talk to regularly want to live with it, want to get on with life and go, you know what, I'm probably going to get COVID at some stage. Hopefully I don't get into hospital, but I'll deal with it.